What's going on, everybody? Cheeto here. How's it going? I hope you're all doing fantastic. Today, in Feed the Beast Expert Mode Skyblock, we will be doing a couple of things while I explain what's happened. So, before we do that, let's pick up these sticks, and we're gonna just look at what we have to craft today, and let me try to remember because I don't quite know where I last left off. So what I've been doing is I've been trying to record ahead of time just so I can get a little bit of a stockpile set up. That way I can record on my own time and then upload a little more constantly, or a little more what's it called? I don't know. Consistently. That's the word I was looking for. So I've been recording a lot of this ahead of time and then editing it soon after. And with 2 episodes, actually, I've had to remove from my computer. One, I really just wasn't feeling like it, and I really forced myself to record something and just didn't. I was not pleased with the results. The second one, it was all fine and done, and then somewhere along the line my files got corrupt, so I wasn't quite sure what happened there. But it'll be really weird because you'll see I think it's episode 4, and then it'll skip to really far advanced, so I will have to catch y'all up maybe another time once I remember where I was. So I'll explain more. I'll explain what I've been doing as I do it. So anyway, what I've got here is just a line of technologies that I need in order to advance my progress. We have an industrial craft extractor, an industrial craft compressor, a rock crusher, which is very expensive. It's 12 diamonds right here and 3 blocks of steel. Fortunately, that's the only one we'll have to make, I hope. We have a fluid solid canning machine, a carpenter, which is some bronze and sturdy casing, and a macerator. Oh yeah, I remember now. Yeah, so in order to get the macerator, we have to make the rock crusher, which is really what I wanted to do. Last episode I said I would start farming, and I did, and I will show you the results of that farming soon enough. But here we have, let's see, so 2 water wheels set up. There's actually a line of 3 water wheels on each of these, and I probably should make a voltmeter to see how much energy we're making, but I think it's quite a bit. I've also set up this automatic sifter and smasher, which works absolutely fantastically. This doesn't dent into our power whatsoever, so it's actually really fantastic. So far, I'm only doing gravel, so it'll automatically crush compressed cobblestone, compress it into compressed gravel, and then I'll throw it in here and it'll sift it. Now I need to put this back, actually. I'm trying to think of a way I can set it up to maybe do do dust and sand, but I'm not quite sure I can do that. So if you have an idea, feel free to leave a message in the comments or shoot me up on Twitter, whatever you want to do. So, and I had sifted about 5 stacks of compressed cobblestone, and this is what it got us. So we're doing very well right now. I need to go through and compress all this stuff, and we even have 35 diamonds, which is fantastic because we're actually bone dry at this moment. So that's good news to hear. Now I can go ahead and take this carpenter. I'm going to set it up here because this is where I'm putting my forestry stuff. This is where I will putting my industrial craft stuff, and no particular order really. So I got the extractor because I'm trying to make use out of all these logs, so they drop rubber on their own, but I need to extract them like so. Bam. Give it a couple seconds, And need a compressor. Oh, I remember. I remember why I want a compressor now. A tool forge. Ta-da. So normally you would upgrade your tool forge with like 4 blocks of iron or whatever. Yeah, they changed it. So you need dense refined iron or dense steel. So it's just 9 steel ingots compressed and rolled. It's not that difficult now that we have the technology for it. Or you can go for Terra Steel, which I'm not doing Terra Steel. That's very expensive, and that probably would take a very long time. But Feed the Beast apparently thinks it is applicable early game. So what we can go ahead and do is, let's see, what is it? Let's see. I need a little bit more. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I can just throw this in the metal former. Bam. And just let that do its thing. In the meantime, we can set up this rock crusher somewhere where it won't be in the way, hopefully. So I think I'll just set it up on the end. There we go. And that's why I love these immersive engineering connectors, because they really do just connect to absolutely everything. So I've got it feeding into these Nesis pipes, and I've got it feeding into industrial craft. It really is the end-all be-all. So kudos to that. Now let's have 7 because it is a bit dangerous in here now. And I think you're okay. Let's put 1 here. And you do have to be careful, because if you jump on top of this, it will hurt you. I will demonstrate and probably die. Oh my goodness. Okay. 4.5 hearts. A little more than I thought it was. But then again, I'm not wearing iron armor. So my goal is right now, let's get this steel compressed so that we can upgrade our tools. I really want to be able to just chop down these trees with just the swing of a lumber axe. But in the meantime, let's go check on the crops. So not much has actually happened. I have upgraded all these to 10, 10, 10. Got a little bit more of this because I'm trying to stock up on cows at this moment. Come here, cows. I need some leather in order to get where I need to be going. So, plus leather will be very helpful in the future because you need leather armor in order to make armor. So, like, you want this, you need leather tunic. And if you want a diamond chest plate, you have to work your way through the tiers. So, it's completely doable. It just takes a little bit of time in leather. I've also got these flax seeds. And do I have bone meal? I don't. So these will just give us industrial hemp. So what that's used for is you can make things like windmills with these tough fibers, or balloons. Ooh, I wanted to make those earlier. So I think that's doable, but we need to be really high up in the map in order to generate enough power with a windmill, I think. So it's not very helpful since we're down at sea level right here. Maybe like when we get to, I don't know, Y level 200. So what I need to do now is I'm going to see what we can move on to next. I have a feeling that we can move into some magical stuff like Thaumcraft and Britannia. So I'm thinking I might do that. And with Britannia, we're going to have to breed up some flowers. So that might take a little longer, but let me check what we can do. Alrighty, so I went ahead and I ground up some obsidian. And that got me some obsidian dust and some crushed obsidian. Now, I don't know what this is used for. Hardened conduit facade. And obsidian rods. Okay. Oh, fluxing confused crook. That's neat. Okay. That might come in handy, I guess. I'm not a big fan of the redstone arsenal tools since tinker tools are so overpowered. Let's just run down here and complete our macerator. There we go. And we're also going to want to upgrade our tool forge. Oh, nope, I don't need you, I need you. By the way, I was planning on making another shiny sword to replace this one, but I might wait until we have enough lapis. Actually, just grab a stack. Because I've been using all of my modifiers on smite, which one-shots mobs if I crit them. Not very helpful any other time, but I'm thinking I'll just upgrade it with quartz and lapis. That way it's just like a universal damager and it'll have looting 3. But here we go, a tool forge, and my first tool of choice will be a lumber axe. So let me double check what I need in order to make a lumber axe. Okay, we need an axe head, a creeper head, and broad things. So I can remember that, I think. Need you. And let's put this up real quick because I'm not going to need it for a while. You, and you. So let's go ahead and pour this out. Of course, I'm using shiny at this moment. I don't really have any other really good material. Man, that took a while. Hope I have enough. I don't know how much I made. Oh, I might have enough. So maybe once I get armored up, we'll go to the nether, and that way we can look for things like cobalt and ardite, and then we'll have really good tools, because cobalt's good for speed and ardite's good for durability, and manilian's good for what is it good for? What's his attack? I don't actually think it's going to be better. Other than what? No. Maybe his durability modifier, but it's actually not as powerful as molten shiny. So maybe I don't even want that, which is good because it takes so much to make, so much cobalt and ardite to make manilian, manialan protinker here. Here we go. Let's make this super satisfying, this dangerous mob trap up here. You can see my danger lines are still up there. You see a little blip of yellow. And it rains. Watch out for anything falling. That's so super satisfying, man. So that means we can easily get all the lumber that we want just with the swing of an axe. And that was so freaking fast, man. That was like insane. I wasn't expecting that, but now we have an easy way to chop down all of our trees. And let's see, we have a modifier on it, and let's go ahead and put some auto repair. So let's see what we can do about that. Looks like I'm gonna have to cook up a little bit of cobblestone. Where is it? I don't know where any of my chisels are. Oh, you're right here. Doy. So I want to cook up a bit of this smooth stone. That way we can chisel it into mossy stone. Oh, pardon me. And yeah. And let's sort out our inventory. Boop, boop. I need to put you up. Need to put you back where you were. And you go there. There's like my modded items chest. So anything mod related will go in here. That's good enough right now, I think. I'll find more, but don't worry. It was pretty good. Oh, look. Oh, let's go cut it down. Oh my god. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, bam. A little off there. Yeah, our any power that we need, we can just easily get from charcoal. We don't even need machines to automate this. We just need to be vigilant. So, all right, what I need to do now is I need to make a bookshelf. Aha, okay. Gonna be pretty simple for that. So, since I'm trying to save leather, we can use these patterns. So let's see. So we can use 2 blank patterns instead of a leather to get a book. So let's see. It's a bit much, so I just need 6. 3 string, and what else? We need sugar cane, which I do have. Let's see how much I have. God, there's so many cows. Oh yeah, plenty of sugar cane. That's actually way more than I needed, but doesn't matter. All right. 2, 4, 6. Boop, boop, and boop. So we have a bookshelf. That's neat. Won't do too much. But now we need to grab some iron ingots. Make some caps. Just 2. And can we do that? Yep. 1 iron capped wooden wand. I don't know how much. How are we supposed to charge this? Okay, let's see if this will work. Okay, I hear so many things going on in here. Thaumcraft monsters, or actually any monster, will drop little Thaumcraft node bubble things. This allows you to collect aspects just by killing mobs, and you just get a little bit, but you don't get a whole lot. So, you look at our freaking wand. It's already full. This is actually so helpful. And if we automate, even if we automate the killing, I think it'll still drop them. So, let's crit these, man. Bam, 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 boom, bah. Okay, let's grab all this stuff that we want. Power 1 and breaking 1. I don't want any of that, but I need to find a way to empty it out later. So now our wand is all full up. Bam. We have ourselves a Thamonomocon. This just kind of gives us the research that, or the starting point that we need. We don't actually really need the book, since it says right here, well, not 100% accurate, because all these recipes change very slightly. So, and look at all the creepers that we get, man. So this is just like telling the game that, hey, we're starting Thaumcraft at this point. I don't really know. I never really know where to start in Thaumcraft because it's so confusing to me. So, who knows? I really dislike Thaumcraft in the fact of how long it takes to start up, because you need to go around and you need to scan things in your world with the Thaumcraft scanner, and we don't have a world here. So let's see if this will work, because I think this does. No. What if I do this? Just kind of boop boop. I swear this works. Maybe it doesn't need a chicken stick, but it needs an actual hammer. Let's try one more time. There we go. I remember that you can get shards just from a couple of things in your world. Other than that, don't really remember everything. I just remember that grass gives you earth shards. So maybe I can't. Oh, look at him. Oh, you screw. You're gonna get chopped, man. Go get chopped. Oh, there's two of them. Okay, so I think my adventure with Thaumcraft kind of dead ends here for now. Because in order to start scanning things, thermometer, we need mana glass and we need Botania for that. So what I really am hemorrhaging on right now is bone meal. So in order to speed up the process, I'm going to try to get bone meal, and that's not easy to come by at this moment. So let me see what I can do about that, and I will be right back. Alright guys, it's update time, and I've done some things. Quite a few things to be exact. So I've had to wait a very long time for what I said I was going to do, and in the meantime I'm trying to upgrade my mob farm. So as you can see, it took a different shape, and the way I started decorating it, it started turning out like a face. So I do like the idea of a giant floating skull dropping enemies onto their doom. Let me show you what I've done. So the mob farm is now all inclusive. It can even drop spiders if they feel like dropping. This little lever right here will go to this little wireless transmitter. Let me do. So right here, a wireless transmitter. It's not very expensive. It's an ender pearl, some glowstone, some redstone, a couple obsidian. All in all, not too expensive, and the receiver does the same thing. It's just set to channel 1 so that this can control the fans. Seems like that coaxed the spiders down. Okay. And we just teleport down here with the elevators. We are down, I think, 40 blocks from there, so most anything can die from that height. Even Endermen. And it's good and bad. It seems like it's very slow still, so next episode I'm definitely going to focus on upgrading the mob farm that we can get endless drops. I've moved some of our storage down here. It's actually new storage. But I had to do this so I could just passively get bones, and you can see it's working pretty well. I've got 264. So that does its thing. It's like a little safety chamber just in case a lot of things don't die. And it turns out if it's a compressed monster, it won't uncompress if it dies from fall damage. It'll only uncompress if it dies from like a player. So we've got a lot of eggs. That's good. Let's head down here and I can show you what I've done. So in order to get the Botania flowers, you had to grow them on these on this podzol. And because of that, I had to grow spruce trees. We could also get it from a sludge boiler, but I don't have any machines that make sludge. So this was a pretty cheap alternative. So I had to start growing some spruce trees in order to make that. This took so freaking long. I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know exactly, but I had to also get all the flowers, which I've then upgraded to their 10-10-10 counterparts. And honestly, I don't really know what I would use these for. It's just a bunch of dye. And these are actually the more useful parts. So next episode, we'll definitely get into some Botania. We'll craft up some mana generating stuff and things that we'll need just for that. And I might want to make a new platform for Botania instead of having down here like a little test farm. So, but I'm going to wrap up this episode. It's getting a little bit long. I want to thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, I want you to subscribe and leave a thumbs up if you haven't already. And I'll see y'all next time with more Feed the Beast, Skyblock Expert Mode, Infinity Mode Expert. It just doesn't roll off the tongue. Alright, I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.